Huge respect between these two players, of course. Of 10, as Neil said in this session. Can Lisowski stay with Robertson?
In the deciding frame. As far as
they tend to find an extra gear, and that's exactly what Robertson was able to do. To get over the line, back-to-back whitewash wins over Lu Ning and Sam Craigie. And then, as Neil mentioned, saw off Stuart Bingham with that excellent deciding frame clearance.
Chance of getting behind green and brown here. But he's caught it a little. That's brilliant. That is absolutely...
Made a very difficult shot look easy there.
But if you can just... I've always said winner. Two things done well. But in the changing face of the game at 27.
Along with that final in Riga and semi-final.
He's a bit worried about where that red was. Oh no, not that.
Check Lisowski.
Simple. I'm not sure how he missed the red. He also understands the importance of getting off to a good start. Chance whichever end he plays.
21.
Striding round the table in that purposeful appearing. Lisowski had the chance after that quite brilliant opening red, missed an easy one.
Gap between brown and yellow off two cushions. It's a bit of a natural, wasn't it?
51.
Table. So he'll be playing on the other open red,
58.
not that one. Well,
he should have been mine.
83.
Somewhere. I don't think he'll be too concerned. It's ultimately a good start.
He has played a lot of snooker, but he looks as fresh as a daisy out there. Round champion.
Anything of a reminder of what he's up against in Neil Robertson, having lost him twice this. And he missed a red for no obvious reason, actually. Top side of the blue. Well, that's an interesting shot there, and quite a good one. Robertson, he played it as if he just didn't think he was ever going to miss it.
9. $70. 25.
It's because he'd slipped out of the 16. Of course, he won the Scott into the top 16 again. And made him just the 8th player in history.
47. 53.
So this is a really top
And he's not featured since.
just. And of course he is so much better a player. Everything seems to be working, but that's easy to say, but you can't always playing like it. You know, everything's got to click into gear brilliantly all the way through the China Open.
91.
You know, other times in a season, world champion in 2010, picked up $250,000 for that. He becomes more seasoned campaigner. This absolutely brilliant to me.
His 7th century.
Amount of screw on there. It's top class.
From
the same management group, but just saying, look.
It could have been different, of course.
120.
Robertson is dishing out early on.
130.
Tournament.
141.
Fabulous. And he finds himself 2-0 behind already. We've been going less than half an hour. This is to win a big one like this against one of the best in the world.
That before, just strangely placed. The balls don't always run the same.
Well, one of the more bizarre shots of the season, that one. He cut it in all the way along, knocked it in, of course, along with the green.
He's playing the double.
Check Lisowski.
Just needs. He's missed one there, and he's missed it by a long way. Actually, I think long red. He likes a double, doesn't he? And some of these doubles are, you know, I mean, well, he could get. Here after playing this shot, it's one of those where if you're not careful, you can hit the cue on the way. I think he didn't get very close to it. It was things got close, threatened to. Brissell looked like closing it.
Well,
Near.
And that was not easy either. It's just an awkward start to the front one awkwardly from the outset in this frame. But
7.
do you know, I think that's on his mind here. Let's have a look. Anyway, in a less fluent frame.
Neil Robertson.
well, that. And Lisowski placed for a winning break, but he missed.
Side. Into a pot. Done well. He must feel that it's impossible.
Neil Robertson, 1.
It's red. Shot to nothing. Thin red. So the frame not
Neil
clinched.
Robertson. Ch.O Lisowski.
Does he think it can cut in? He must be able to, I suppose. It's a strange shot from Robertson, wasn't it? All of a sudden he's back in this frame. I know he's a long way behind, but he's definitely back in the frame. Look at this shot. What's he doing here?
Foul.
He's losing his mind to play this shot, I think.
Foul
Back to the drawing board. Got there in the end. Oh, that's risky. Apartment. Robertson. Can he get to that right-hand red? Oh, it's difficult. Probably costing the frame.
51 left.
Four.
And the signs for Lisowski.
Also, you know, he's won basically all the balls, which is what this means. He's going to have to get in first and win the frame.
Doesn't it, from Lisowski, first frame. Cleared the table in the following frame, and now this scrappy one has gone his way as well.
It's poor value when you think about it, because he's over.
It was a terrific tussle, really close.
It's been a great addition, I think, certainly when they're watching. Let's miss it to the other jaw, either
Neil
way.
Robertson.
Since missing, you get the sense that the next few minutes.
9.
This is almost what you do your practice
17.
for. Chances have been a bit thin on the ground for him. Oh, you're joking. You've
Check this
got to
out.
be.
And the
One. 15. 20.
Left.
Yes, and it'll hurt him.
34.
This.
Decided to go for the pot
Neil
into
Robertson.
the yellow pocket instead. Proved so expensive. It's going to be 4-0 for... He's going to have to dig deep now, Lisowski, a match of this, or is Robertson just going to streak away with it? Or I don't know, but it's a good pot nonetheless.
16. 19. 23. 28.
Lisowski missed a simple red for the
34.
second time. He has been brutally
41
punished
and a
by
foul.
Neil. Well, that's just too good, isn't it? Great cueing from Robertson again. But he could cut the green in.
He's got it.
Foul.
Funny old way to
Neil-
go. So now he's just trying to lay into the side of the bunch. This shot can go wrong. Played it well. And of course, this is a touching ball scenario on the vault cushion. It's good.
Ch.O Lisowski.
Problem he's got here is that right side of the blue and basically won the frame and match. You can do it without the big colours there.
Neil Robertson.
Didn't trouble the scorers in the next. The bear. But at the moment,
That will go on the pink spot now. It's hard to keep scoring like.
Thirteen.
Good little. I'm quite impressed by.
29.
yeah, frame ball. A very timely in to feel a part of this final.
Ch.O Lisowski.
Oh, that's terrific. Him in this session so far. 2 frames that he probably should.
Cue ball, you can't see it so much on that shot, but the cue goes right
16.
through.
Situation's better now. He's had some tough defeats.
23.
Can he take it to a player of Robertson's calibre?
He's as hard as nails. I just don't think that's his way, and
Check
that's why he's missing
Lisowski.
player as the man he's playing.
Nine.
Maybe into the two reds to the right of the bunch. Yeah, that's what he tried.
23. 29. 30.
Bottom reds here. He's playing the cannon to do so. I hadn't noticed them. A little surprise, I think, by the.
53.
Really wanted to be. Never in doubt, though. Third time in the match. Kind of read he wouldn't miss once in 100. Just get himself back into that frame.
69.
You realise your opponent's made what could be a glaring error, and you make him pay for it.
He's knocked in a long red and made a big break off it at the start of the frame. It's 3 frames now that Lisowski
Robertson,
has had.
74. Foul.
Well, that just
Neil
about
Robertson.
sums things up at the moment
4.
for Lisowski. So Neil Robertson, 4 frames clear again at 5-1. There are 4 more frames to come in this session. Frame-winning breaks. He has been clinical. He really has. It's terrific.
Ten-4. He was never really in that. Got closer to us. And he's always been a pragmatic type, hasn't he? You always think, well,
Well, that's the thing. This final could.
well, listen, it's easy being a commentator, but that's excuse. The only thing I can think of is the situation. That's when he won the 2010 World Final, 250,000. So it's a big match for
27.
him, the Triple Crown.
Dearly love to carry this form into the Crucible, where of course he lost in the first round last. Wonders what might have been. He's only been in one semi-final since he won the title.
And just keeps racking up frames.
50.
Victor Red was also very good. Sometimes you have to look at your opponent.
When you know that you've had the chance. It's a cruel game, snooker. Absolutely ruthless when given unexpected chances. And serious trouble for Jack Lisowski.
71.
But it's the easy ones that,
7.
if anything has ever been punished to the full.
85.
You're in trouble when the director does that very close-up look, trying to see what's going on inside your head.
96.
He's on the receiving end here in a big way. Another century for Rob.
Neil Robertson.
Yes, if Robertson anyone in the 16, they're all good players. But the bottom half looks to be stronger, because Trump is in there.
Feeling confident. And so that can be a minefield in itself.
It just drifted past the middle pocket. I mean, the problem for Jack Lisowski is just not.
Check Lisowski.
Played that well.
Foul with the miss.
It always seems to be the way. He's using the rest, but he's played that well enough. Unlucky. That is unlucky. I
Check
don't think I've ever seen
Lisowski.
anyone do that before.
They resume this evening here in Beijing. You can win 2 out of these remaining 3, feeling more frustrated.
Now, where's this going to finish? Is he going to get any luck? Rather frustratingly, I think. Play safe.
Check Lisowski.
Risks become greater. But Robertson is just...
And Robertson knocks it in.
Four.
It was one of the few long pots we've seen him miss, but it was a very difficult one. That Robertson got away with the shot before. It's just unbelievable. What can happen to you?
1. Eight.
Playing on the red up the table.
Also getting the rub of the green in this frame. But that's what happens when you're playing. And now he has his 3rd ranking title. The all-time list of ranking event winners to 16.
Robertson. 51.
Only Hendry, O'Sullivan, Higgins, Davis and Williams would have more.
53.
Pause. The frame, of course, was already won. But it's going to... In this first session, Lisowski desperately needs...
Robertson. 65.
Wonderful talent. But he's on the wrong end of a hiding in this first session at the moment. 7-1 down. And already is just 4 away from the title. But of course. And as is
The shot. There you have it. A long pot is always a long pot. Ooh, how did that drop it? Oh, very well done. Very
Lisowski to finish this session on a high.
25.
the good of the game.
Yes, 11-10 on the final black would do very nicely.
32.
Could still play a part by his bridge hand. Oh, well played. I'm not entirely sure how the opening read in this
40.
break went. The best run of the ball. The scoreline doesn't... Oh, that was a mile away.
Check Lisowski.
all the live action in the concluding session here in
8. 16.
For Lisowski. Both into play here. Could have been better. Deciding it wasn't worth taking the risk there.
Neil.
and that is a beautiful, otherwise think twice about.
13.
A long way, and that's essentially what
16.
happened in this frame, and the red to the middle was the least so, but the other
Has done what great players do. He's punished,
31. And
and he's
frame.
done it time and time.
Seven. 15. 23. 41. 23. 31. 39. 46. 12 and the miss. Foul and miss. Foul and miss. 控制一下哈，控制一下。Check this out. Nine, 15.